Welcome to the Net Result, where we talk everything football. My name is Sean, your host. I'm with Chimsy.
What's up?
And I'm with Samuel.
What's up?
And the Premier League is back. Game week 1. We're going into Arsneal today. Going to discuss that. Chimsy, talk to me. First game of the season.
Yep.
Against Wolves. How'd it go? 2-0. What'd you think?
I think it went well, Overall, I think we could have played better. There were times in the game where Wolves had a little bit too much control, I feel like, obviously, hoping for us to win the league. So for a team like that, I feel like we could have just had more overall control. For the game, Saka played well. Odegaard played well. We overall played well, so it was good. Still 2-0 is still a good result, but just still, a little bit more control.
Mm-hmm. Mikel Arteta. Mm-hmm. Post-game, this man, they asked him a question about Bukayo. They're like, everybody knows he's going to cut in and shoot, but they can't really stop him. And he compares him to Messi. He says, when you're that kind of player, we know what Messi's going to do. He's going to do this, do that, and he's going to score. But they still can't stop him. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that? That's I may be overhyping because maybe he didn't mean it like that. But how do you feel?
It's more so like, we all know about Robin, so
mm-hmm.
stuff like that, which I think Saka can, get to the player of that type of caliber. Players like that, same thing. We knew he was going to cut in. No one could still ever stop him, because he goes down the line sometimes, take you with pace, goes down the line and cross it in. So you never really know still. But, he did kind of catch out Nori a little bit. I'm not going to lie. And then that shot was nice too. So it was a good goal.
And I'm not going to lie to you. Like, this Saka thing, let's just be real. Everybody needs to be on notice. Mm-hmm. I don't think Saka gets the flowers he deserves, but
from you,
even from me, I'm not gonna hold you. Even from me, but this guy is something else. He's back again. A goal and an assist. It doesn't matter if he's being doubled. It doesn't matter about anything. He's gonna deliver for you. So,
I think Saka had a good game. We can't just. We're just going off one game, comparing him to Messi and all that. That's a bit too overhyped.
No, and I agree.
But don't get me wrong, you can see similarities. Maybe because he's left-footed.
Yeah,
and Messi does not do any move, but you can't stop that cut. Every cut, he takes cut, little cut, and he just hits the ball.
And I think for me, I don't know if people think this is crazy. He should be better than Salah. Like this year, I think it's time in terms of when you see trends of because of age. Yeah. Salah's just a little bit on the decline. The way Saka's trending up, I think he should be on par. Like if you're talking about the best right wing. Yeah. For 2024, 2025 season, it should be Salah, Saka 50% at least for me. If he keeps trending, which he has been, that's the only way, So, but we'll see. Hey, it's a big thing. I know even me, maybe I don't rate Salah as much as some people. Yeah. I know who Salah is, so it's a big statement. But I think he can.
I get that. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying that Salah did it consistently in the Premier League over and over and over and over. Saka, what is this? Third season is going to be trying to get to that consistent level. Yeah. Like I said, Saka, he's starting off pretty well. Like last year, like I said, he started off well again. Then he kind of dimmed down towards the end of the season. Then he picked it up a little bit more at the end of the season. So the question is, can Saka keep up this form that we're seeing from him, starting off destroying everybody pretty much? Can he keep that going? Because if he can, Arsenal is going to be a dangerous team.
And I think he can. And I think like your point, since Salah's age is coming into effect, that's playing a factor. He still started off well, but like you said, Saka should be trajecting upwards. Yeah, that's a hot take because I didn't even deep it like that.
It's a hot take, but that's just the way
it should be.
By trends,
yes,
it should be. But
if Arsenal is going to win any league, it falls on Saka.
You need Saka to be. You need Saka to be as dangerous as what you compare Mo Salah.
Yes, yeah.
And like
yeah,
if Saka is not gonna be the man to score, he has to be the man to provide the assist
Yes,
for a
exactly.
goal,
And that's what
that
he did.
has to be consistent in order for Arsenal to be something and actually take the league from City. If he doesn't do that, no
then-
way in hell
yeah,
Arsenal is
exactly.
winning anything.
So now I want to ask about just the overall performance. Okay, Saka played great, man of the match for me.
Me too.
Now let's talk about Kai Havertz first and then I'll get into the whole team itself. What did you see from Kai Havertz? Goal and an assist. Are you still looking for another striker? Are you good with Kai Havertz? Is he going to deliver you Premier League as a number 9?
So it's all about fine margins, right? Obviously, everyone knows we lost the league last year by just, such fine margins. And I still would say we need a striker. Also, just straight up because of depth, of course. Every good team, to compete at that level, you always need depth. But just because even like if you watch the game, certain moments, and maybe he can get there. I still, believe in Havertz and, fully. But there's certain moments where it's like he doesn't have quite that striker, like in terms of even striking the ball, in terms of that instinct, And so I feel like that's still missing. And I just hope that, again, his trend as well continues to just grow. And that way we'll be fine. We don't need a striker, because I don't know. I think we'll get an attacker hopefully by the end of the transfer window, but we'll see. But I still say we need a striker. But Havertz did well in the game, goal and assist. Just a couple of chances where I'm just like, that little bit more of that conviction. But he did well. I still say we need a striker, but we'll see. I think we'll be fine with him being our main striker of this season, though. If he plays well.
You still need a striker. You still need one.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
So now when it comes to just the overall team play, I was thinking, and you can correct me if you think I'm wrong. Coming into this game, I'm thinking, Arsenal is about to drill Wolves 2-3-4-0 self. And when the game started, it didn't really quite go that way.
At all, yeah.
I thought you guys were just gonna come out the blocks and just crush them. Your defense has been amazing, especially last season, most clean sheets, all that stuff. And even this game that we just watched, it was a matter of Ryan was actually having to make some saves.
Yeah.
Last season, he wasn't making any saves. He was just collecting clean sheet free. But now he's working for his money.
Yeah.
He's working for his money. There was a couple mistakes here and there made. Declan Rice didn't seem like the Declan Rice maybe he's tired. But I just want you to give me more. Like, what did you think about that? All those pieces.
First game of the season.
Yeah.
Again, like I was saying before, I don't think we play, and that's why we lack the control in moments against Wolves. I think that as games go on, we'll click more. There's not really still an excuse. We should have just still played better for sure. Again, Zinchenko, he didn't really do that bad, but he's one of the people that I'm like, hey man, Calafiori or Timber come in just to solidify that defense a little bit more. Partey, I think he's very important, especially because we didn't buy a replacement for him. Yeah. So he made a couple mistakes, but again, it's like I think by game they'll just get better and click better. So, but yeah, just gotta watch out because we have an interesting 3 games coming up. So we definitely have to start clicking a little bit faster. So.
I think it was all first game jitter.
Yeah, I hope.
First game jitter is
the thing is at home though. That's the thing. So
it's it's at home, but you guys are talking like Wolf is an easy team to play.
But who's remaining? Who they have left?
No,
he didn't play.
Exactly. 60 minutes. Cunha's coming in.
It's true, but Wolf may not be like they've lost a bunch of important players. But you can't tell me one player would change every dynamic of Wolf.
Yeah, but it's
Wolf Wolf had some chances too.
Yeah.
Arsenal, for me, I thought was like a little bit shaky in the beginning, and it seems like all of them were not on the same page in the beginning. And as the game as we get into the game, they got better. They got better. They improved, and and also started playing quicker. We saw it. And that's how you beat Wolf. You got to play quicker. They slowed. Arsenal was very slow in the first half. Second half, they picked it up. The energy level was up. Everybody was just going. The passes was quicker.
Yeah.
So that's what you need. And at the end, what do you care about? The 3 points. It
Yep,
doesn't really
and they
matter
got the
how
3
well you
points.
play. You want to get that 3 points.
So two more points or two more questions I have for you both. But Mikel Merino, do you think that because Declan Rice was playing more of the 8 role, and he didn't maybe that's part of the reason he wasn't jumping. He didn't play bad by any means, but do you think that this Mikel Merino just putting Declan back in his 6, let Mikel Merino do his work, that's the best way to go?
I think we'll see when he comes. I'm pretty sure it's going to be confirmed, but when he comes, I think we'll see. Again, depth, first of all. Thomas Partey gets injured a lot, So, but I think even when he comes, I think Partey will still, if he's not injured, he'll still be playing there with Declan as an 8. But I think Merino can bring that, especially a left footer, on that left center mid, the same way Saka was operating.
Yeah.
I think he's just a little bit younger, obviously, fresher, taller. It gives us that, that extra height, the team of giants that Arteta, is trying to build, which I like. I think he will fit in well, and I think he will also bring out a lot in Martinelli, which we need. We definitely need to, because if Martinelli doesn't have at least a decent season, we just, everyone just has to be, on par this season. So if he's not, then we're going to struggle. But I think he'll bring out a lot, Martinelli, as well as, the left back, Calafuri as well. So I think Marino will be a good signing for us, whether he's coming off the bench or he's starting. I think it'd be a good pickup.
And then Odegaard. He's got it all in terms of the eye test. He looks nice doing his little shimmy, makes a good turn, does the pass before the assist. Yeah. But he's a number 10. People like to be comparing him to the Brunos of the world and stuff like that. And I know he has his own job in Arsenal and he does it fantastically. But fantastically well. But is there something missing with this Odegaard?
It's the same with him, man. Just like I'm saying Saka, just like I'm saying Martinelli, it's the same with him. He has to provide those goals and assists. That 1 year, I think it was the year before last year as well. It has to be even better than that for us to definitely, win the Premier League. But even for us to just be in contention, again, he has his own role in Arsenal, which I don't think a lot of people see the way he conducts, the way we play, and switches the ball from left to right. I think he is very vital in that, besides all, the goals and assists. But man, he needs to be providing those assists too, because especially in a formation that we played with Declan and Partey, he's the only attacking sort of midfielder, so we need him to continue to create for sure.
Fine.
It's just, as you see him, it's just like the link to everything in Arsenal. Yeah. He's the one that he controls the tempo of the game. He dictates the tempo of the game. If he can speeds it up, he slows it down. He's the one. He has to be. But the thing about, I think he needs to contribute more in goals.
Exactly. Because I don't want to hear anything about dictating tempo. If you want to dictate tempo, ask Declan Rice or Mikel Merino or Partey to do it.
That's what I'm saying. He dictates it. Arsenal movement goes on Oliver. His movement is everything that makes Arsenal tick. Yeah. And so, but at the end of the day, he needs to add goals
to his game. Yeah. And
if he add goals, he will be the complete midfielder. It's like De Bruyne, for example. It's like he needs to get to that De Bruyne level. De Bruyne will contribute an assist and all that, and the flow of the game and the tempo. But at the end, if you give him a pass, he's scoring.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what Holliger needs to get to.
So finally, Martinelli or Trossard? I know Arteta loves this whole my boys. Martinelli's his boy.
Nah, Trossard.
He brought him up. He gave him some time. All that stuff. But come on, man, why is Trossard on the bench?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think there's much of a bias there, because when we see last season, he did what was needed to be done. It's not like when Martinelli was playing bad later in of last season, he was still playing Martinelli. He ended up starting Trossard. I still think Martinelli for now. I still think the pace, that energy that he brings is just what we need, especially in against certain defenses, low blocks and stuff like that. We will see. Right now I'm like Martinelli, but if he starts shaking, because we all know what Trossard can do.
Yeah.
We all know he's probably the best finisher, really, maybe aside from Saka. So, we'll see. But I'll stick to Martinelli for now.
I think he's giving Martinelli a chance because Trossard already can cook anytime he puts him in.
True.
Facts.
That is
and
true.
Trossard is very effective even when he come off the bench.
That is true. So it's not
And
like
you
he's
need,
missing.
you need Martinelli to get going, and
Uh-huh.
if you can build Martinelli's confidence,
Exactly.
and having those two, it's a very crazy
Exactly.
dynamic to
Yeah.
have in
Exactly.
Arsenal's team. So
Exactly.
I think that's what he's doing.
That's
That's
fair.
my
I
impression.
agree.
All right. Well, thank you. Nice to be here with you. Thank you for the Arsenal recap. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be back with you next time. Thank you for watching.